what do you make of the constitutional argument that the 14th Amendment would allow the President, the Treasury, to create debt without having a debt limit vote? And how would Congress respond to that if it's done? It's not clear that it would be done. It's something that some Democrats have talked about, some have knocked down.
Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner is mistaken when he makes the argument that Section 4 of the 14th Amendment somehow authorizes the executive branch unilaterally to bring about a debt limit increase. What Section 4 of the 14th Amendment says, in essence, is that the Civil War debts of the United States government would be honored and held inviolate, and those of the Confederacy would not. Now, the language isn't limited to Civil War debts. That's where it arose. It applies more broadly than that. But instead of saying what Mr. Geithner has insisted that it says, what it actually says is that the Secretary of the Treasury lacks the authority, the executive branch as a whole lacks authority to disregard outstanding financial obligations, such that a default would be unconstitutional. A default in the sense that if a debt limit increase is not passed by Congress, he would lack the authority to withhold funds to make sure that the United States government remains current on its debt service obligations, on paying its debt interest. So we bring in between $175 and $200 billion a month, roughly. The debt service payments are a small fraction of that, less than 10% of that. That would mean that under Section 4 of the 14th Amendment, the Treasury Secretary has to make sure that those get paid first. He lacks the discretion under Section 4 to withhold those funds and send them elsewhere because he has to honor the debt obligations of the United States. But a very important point on the language of Section 4 of the 14th Amendment is that it says, as approved by law, or words to that effect. It's Congress that makes the law. And it's Article 1, Section 8, Clause 2 that gives Congress the power to incur debt in the United States. He can't do that. He can't extend the debt of the United States without an act of Congress, much as he might wish to believe otherwise.